Alright guys, get hype, AE 2012 is here, and I'm here to show you the differences between Ryu and AE and his new form in 2012 edition. So let's go over some of the very basics here of what he was changed. His Fireball does 10 more damage, which is pretty good. I'll now just change, so it no longer should be a counter hit. His Fireball does 10 more damage, so does the Solar Strike, or whatever it's called. And his crouching medium kick's back finally, because it's back to the same properties as it was in Super, so thank goodness for that. Now some of the differences that he has a new DP. It's like his vanilla DP, it does 200 damage, even though it done 160 there, but it really does 200 damage. The most damaging special move he has. A few interesting properties with it though. You cannot put FADC from it, as you can see. You try to do it there now and it doesn't work. You can still do it though for like medium punch or for light punch. And EX you can still do it for as well. So that's really a good thing. Well, it's not really a very good thing. It'll make you change the way you play Ryu. So like combos like that, like it still hits, but you cannot FADC it. So if you want to hit the Ultra, you're gonna have to use medium punch DP or light punch DP. But I prefer going with medium punch DP. Another thing about it is you cannot juggle from it anymore. So if I was to do something like this, there's the medium punch DP follow up. Heavy punch does not work. So that's a pretty interesting thing. So now, like another example of that is like EX, he also doesn't work, but you know, medium punch still does. And if he's jumping, that doesn't work either, but medium punch still does, like I said. Another different thing with him is his Tatsu's now different, because now it depends on what way you actually finish it, and which is the way it goes. For example, there it went pretty far. If you do it pretty early, it kind of like shoots up into the air and you don't really go that far. So that's a very unique little trait there. So I'm not really sure what to think of it. The final thing is regarding his Ultra 2, now it has a more vertical hitbox, which means it will kind of hit him more up this area. So that's a pretty interesting thing. It's a much better anti-air than what it was in Super or Arcade Edition. Oh yeah, also what was I going to say? Oh yeah, his Heavy Punch DP, just to let you know, in terms of anti-air, his startup is an invincible from the 1st to the 4th frame. The medium punch is invincible for the 1st to the 5th frame. So the medium punch DP is still technically a better DP, but if you really want to do damage to your opponent, if you know you're going to do it, much like hitting an EX DP, you should hit the heavy punch DP. So the final thing regarding his Ultra 2 is now you can combo it from an EX, or well actually it doesn't work. If you do it without a counter hit, it does not work. But if you do turn the counter hit on, do that again. Now anywhere on the screen it still hits is a counter hit setup. It's a pretty interesting setup. It does 516 damage. I think it does more than that, but that's pretty insane, the fact it does that much damage. Another thing about it is you can actually hit anything from it. Like, I'm just going to show you a few normals here. Oh. I need to wait until like, you know, crouching medium punch. You can actually follow up with some pretty interesting mix-ups, the crouching jab and overhead. So that's a pretty interesting thing. The annoying thing is though, and a common combo we would do with Ryu is like crouching medium kick, EX, Fireball FADC. Unfortunately that doesn't work anymore, and I don't know why, and it's pretty stupid to be honest. I was like, if I show you here, that should work. I was really hoping it would work, but it doesn't work, which is pretty annoying. So like, unfortunately, if you really do want to hit the Ultra, you have to hit it from a counter hit. How do you hit a counter hit? If you do something like if they focus a crouching medium kick, you can 2-in-1 into the EX Fireball FADC and then hit the Ultra, and it will regard as a counter hit, and then it will actually hit. Other topics is just if you're like pressuring them in the corner or something. Like normally you would do like a DP FADC, whereas in this one now you can actually do EX Fireball FADC into Ultra, and if it does hit, it's a counter hit. If he was actually trying to press a button, then if you do EX Fireball FADC Ultra, it will hit. So anyway, that's pretty much Ryu in a nutshell. That was a pretty quick video. It was about 4 minutes long, covering the majority of his stuff. I hope I didn't miss anything. I probably did, which is pretty annoying. I'm actually going to record some endless matches here, and Best Bear God might be the very first person I'll be playing with. Anyway guys, hope you enjoyed this video. Stay tuned. I'll probably do some more Pdaaaawg truth on this, so like once I go through a load of the characters. So anyway guys, I will